Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome back. So we've been pretty busy. We've knocked out a bunch of contracts in order to earn up some enough money to buy another piece of property. And the property we bought is this property right here, farmland number 4. And let's go visit it. All right, so this property is already planted, and it's planted in clover. So we've got ourselves a goofy looking setup for harvesting this. So let's run over to our truck. Actually, we'll just tab over to it. Okay, here we are. All right, so we got our Mercedes. We are still kind of nose heavy, but we are all four wheels are touching the ground. So hopefully we don't have any issues of the rear wheels coming up off the ground. But so we got ourselves a dump trailer. We got a motor deck with harvester harvester attachment to make it so that uh, everything gets blown into the trailer. Now, I was looking at prices. Uh, I always click the wrong one. So Clover does not go for much. Now, I'm not sure how much volume we're going to get out of it, so we might make up for lack of price for sheer volume, and hopefully that's the case. But let's see if we can't get this all set up. Assist. Okay, there's no way that this is 23 meters. What's this motor deck with? 6.2. All right. Well, this is working. I was kind of curious whether or not it would work, but this just confirmed it. Which also means that that's pretty well confirmed that this will work for doing the poplar. And when I do switch over or put a field in sugarcane, it will work for that. So I am glad to see it. Now, one of the issues we are going to have is turning. Um, this setup is quite wide, or quite long, I'm sorry. So we are going to be having to deal with trying to turn. So, all right. So I'm going to get to work on this, get this knocked out, and we will keep working. So let's see how this goes, but I'll be right back. All right, so we are on our final pass of collecting this clover. Um, Quite a bit that we picked up, but I am still concerned about how much we'll actually get from it. So let's see where we can sell clover. All right, pretty well the same place we've been selling everything else. All right, well, let's turn off and let's go sell. So, I mean, we've got a decent amount in the trailer, but let's see how this does. Now, clover is again another crop that was added to this map, or added with this map. Oh, it's helpful if I'm actually on the trailer to unload. All right, let's see how we end up doing. Um, that's weak. Yeah. All right. Well, that tells us that we are going to plow up that field and plant it in something different. But it was a excellent look at something new. So now with this setup that we have here, we can take on these kinds of contracts. Now, with that being said, these contracts they don't pay much, so it's almost not worth it. But we could if we wanted to. So, but this setup, all we have to do is we have to use this for popper sugar cane. That is, we just have to swap the header. This is a mowing header. If we swap it with a sugarcane header, poplar header. There's also sunflower, or sunflower's not, but there is a header for corn that you can turn, that you can just turn the corn to chaff. So, all right, for the time being, let's drop that header. We will drop and let's get this truck turned around. Now, one of the lovely things about short wheelbase trucks is they make turning around so easy. And that is why, if you guys ever been past a shipping yard, you'll see these these small single rear axle trucks. Um, and what those trucks call, they're called the yard dogs. But I don't think there's any in the base game, and I haven't downloaded any. And no, I don't have any. But really, basically, those trucks are really not much bigger than this Mercedes, and they're designed for moving trucks or moving trailers around a yard. But uh, but they go off the same base as this, that it's real short wheelbase, real small, real compact to get the work done. So Let's grab this truck with the plow. We're gonna go get that field plowed up. Um, and we're gonna get it plowed up, and then we're gonna get the field replanted. Uh, I'm trying. I think we're gonna go ahead and put that field in sugarcane. Reason behind it is, well, I like doing sugarcane. Um, you get a lot of yield, um, pretty decent money. Uh, Actually, real decent money out of it. So, um, that's probably what we're going to end up doing that one in. But let's get this plowed up. We'll get it go through, get it limed, fertilized, planted, and we'll go from there. So, I'm probably going to go ahead and knock out headlands because with how close this field is to the edge of the map, um, hired hand tends to have a little bit of an issue, and that they'll start trying to back up. They'll hit the boundary and still continue trying to back up. So, all right, let's get to going. But we'll get this knocked out. It won't take too long. Um, Looks like we are going to have to run the rock picker across it too, maybe. But we'll see. So we'll get this knocked out. This part's not going to take us long because of how quick this truck is and how wide we are. You know what? We might as well. Oops. Sorry, neighbor. I dropped my plow a little bit early. But we'll go ahead and get this. We'll do two passes. That's fine. And I'll switch this over to hired hand. And then I'll go get the stone picker. We'll probably use the Mercedes. Might as well. Um, yeah, we might as well use the Mercedes. So let's drop the trailer. Where's the stone? Fortunately, this field is very close to the farm, so getting back and forth is pretty quick. But I'm going to keep working on this. Um, I'll bring you guys back during each step, but we'll get this knocked out. It's not going to take long at all to get this taken care of. So, I've heard a couple stones hit. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to be working on this. I'll bring you back for each step. We'll be liming, we'll be planting, fertilizing, and everything. So, we'll just get to work. All as you can see, we are spreading the lime on the field. This spreader, 42 meter work width, so it's going to make quick work out of this, with the exception of when we run out. Lime tends to take quite a bit to cover a field. Nothing wrong with that, but yeah, it takes quite a bit. Now, I am hoping that once precision farming comes out, that things will get a little bit better for this. But until then, we'll have all kinds of extra wasted lime, fertilizer, whatnot. So, but that's something that we just got to deal with. So, but once the precision farming comes out, if it works the same way as it did in 22, on the mini map, we'll actually see what's been covered, what needs what, and if you come across a spot that's actually overlined, it will automatically adjust lime spread. So whether lime, fertilizer, whichever. So like I said, something I'm looking forward to coming out. I've heard some people who don't like it. Me personally, I do. And we'll see what happens when it does come out. So, last I heard, it's supposed to be second quarter this year, which we are currently in. This quarter started 13 days ago. So, but we'll see what happens when it shows up. So I am surprised that we did not run out. Alright, well, now that's taken care of. Now we just got to plant. Now, I don't know if our planter will plant sugarcane, or if we're going to have to get a different kind of planting. So let's get back to the farm. We'll see what it can do, and see what we have to do. All right. So the planter we have will not do sugarcane. So I was looking at sugarcane or planters. Now we could go with one of these guys, but I'm looking at this right here, very, very small. So I do actually have a couple of planters in the planter category that are modified that will plant sugarcane. This being one of them. So right there, that's the symbol we was looking for. This one will do 6 meter width. This one does 18.2 meter width. Now the problem with this one, I've had issues of one of the arms going into or under the map with this guy. I don't know why, and it doesn't happen very often, but it does happen. Plus, with the price difference between the two, I think, well, we'll go ahead and give this guy a try. Hopefully we don't run into issues, but we'll find out. So, all right, let's get back. Let's go grab it, and we will get it filled. and I do this all the time, I'll actually end up blowing right past whatever it is I am planting. But there we are. So we got fertilizer, we got sugarcane. So this is going to give us our first application of fertilizer. We will still have to make give it another application, but we will do that afterwards. It's going to be next month or the month after. We'll get this planted. It's going to take. It's not going to take long to plant this big of a planter. We'll get planted. I think this is going to be the last we're going to do this month. I don't see a need to keep struggling along. We'll probably still end up having to do contracts to keep afloat. We are down to 20K, which is a little lighter than what I'd like to see, but I think this is going to be the last thing we do for this month as far as we'll get this field planted. Now, as I mentioned last episode, I have turned seasonal growth off just because of otherwise we'd have months on end of nothing other than going doing contracts, whatever, scrounging up whatever contracts we can do, just keep afloat. So that's why I turned it off, turned seasonal growth off. With this this playthrough being on a hard difficulty level. Oh wow! Just look to see how fast we were going through the seed, and yeah, we're already almost out of seed. All right, well, hopefully. Hopefully we can at least get this edge done before it does not look like we are. Alright, so I'm going to have to bring seed to us. Alright, well, I'm going to get this accomplished, get this taken care of. I want to say thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.